up, everybody? Welcome to Neighborly Discourse. How you doing? Hopefully great. Sorry, texting Amy here. What's up? Happy Monday, President's Day. So let me tell you this. Today's President's Day. Who are we celebrating as president for today? We sure should know it's not Biden. Is it Obama? Is it Kamala Harris? Is it the World Economic Forum, Soros, Schwab? Who are we celebrating today? Okay? You guys tell me. Until then, happy President's Day. Let's hope 45 becomes 47. All right, that's our goal. That would make everything better in the universe. But happy President's Day. So, last week, I told you of a minor little thing. Amy and I had a little back and forth conversation that always seems to get heated towards the end because I don't like saying the same thing over and over again, and I give a specific type of answer that suits me. I'm not sure if it's a woman thing or if it's an Amy thing or whatever, but they need to hear the same answer in ways that they can interpret it, and I have a hard time doing that. I'm very black and white, yes and no, this, that, and the other. Do it or don't do it, who cares? If you do it fast enough and it's the wrong choice, you have enough time to fix it because you made your decision so quickly. And that's how I operate. So she's making this shirt for me, and she doesn't agree with the phrasing of it. It's something to do with food. I don't know if I said it last time what the phrase is, but it's something to do with food. It's something to do with vegans and crap like that. And she's like, this shirt is stupid. And I'm like, well, it's not stupid. Most importantly, I'm not making it for you. Okay, I'm making it for people. If some people think it is stupid, they don't have to buy it. They can scroll right through it. If some people like it, I hope they buy it and wear it because I think it's pretty funny. But it has to do with food, not bugs. There's a little gnat here I'm trying to smush. It has to deal with food, animals, vegans, vegetarians, fish, cows, things like that. And, did I get it? And she's like, this is stupid, doesn't make any sense. I'm like, but it does make sense. Like, how many times have you seen on TV some dumbass liberal vegan screaming at somebody, meat is murder, meat is murder, meat is murder? So this shirt kind of goes against that thought. And she's like, well, how many times has that happened to you? I'm not making the shirts for things that happen to me. I'm making them for people to wear, to piss people off, to laugh at, or because they're super comfortable to wear to bed at night or out and about, however you want to do it. That being said, go to N_discourse. Go to the link in the video here on YouTube or on Rumble. Linktree, go to TeePublic, the store, and you'll see our shirts on there. There's a what's the green holiday coming up with the beer and stuff? There's stuff on there for that, St. Patrick's Day. There's the America shirt with the bullet for the eye, pretty badass. There's God Bless America. There's Beast. There's Savage for those you need to work out or feel tough or whatever it is. Princess in Training for your daughter. Things like that around there. We're working more, but it's just Amy and I designing the shirts. And my sister's turning 40, so her and my mother are designing stuff. So the shirts take a back seat. But anyway, so I'm trying to explain to her that these shirts aren't for your liking. You know what I'm saying? There's 7 billion people on the world. If 10 of them like them, great. I hope you buy them and wear them. You know what I mean? So she's like, you're just trying to piss people off. You're just as bad as the people you're mad at. I'm like, I'm not yelling at anybody saying, plants are living things too. If you want to eat broccoli or flowers or whatever the hell vegans eat. You know what I mean? I'm just saying this shirt, I like it. Again, I'll hopefully be done by Friday, and I'll be able to show it to you because it'll be on the website. And so we got into it. She's like, well, you're just trying to piss people off. Well, yeah, again, you don't know someone is vegan unless they tell you. And it's not because, I can't eat this for whatever reason. It's like, oh, I'm a vegan. I can't. Would you have a vegan menu? Like pompous assholes. That's how they are. So I don't, they bother me. Rarely is it ever, I can't eat this food, I don't really eat meat, and they veer away from it. They have to put out there that they are vegan, and there has to be some sort of, I'm a vegan. So those people piss me off, bro. There's no other way to say it. So, and again, it's a liberal mindset. These people can't balance a checkbook. These people cannot get gas in their car. These people don't know how to do anything for themselves, but they can save the earth in climate change and all that crap, and they can save the turtles by making a drink out of paper straws. No, these people can't function in everyday life, and they're going to help nature survive. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I cannot wrap my head around that. I can't do it. So anyway, we got into it about these shirts. She's still going to make them. Hopefully next Friday they'll be out and I can show you. I'm proud of them. I like the saying. But how often do you get into an issue with somebody where you're giving a generalized statement, but they want a specific personal answer? I don't do that. Like, I try to explain to her, these hippies are trying to carbon footprint and global warming and all these things. She's like, well, that's crazy. That has nothing to do with paper straws and plastic straws and stuff. I'm like, but it does. They think they're going to save the earth by little things, which trickles to electric cars, which trickles to no oil, which trickles to saving the oceans and all this stuff. And like, that bothers me. We want to save the earth here by no oil drilling, except for we're still paying for the oil to be shipped from the countries that drill for the oil with zero regulation across the oceans, putting a whole shit ton of smoke into the air. But as long as we're not drilling over here, we're saving the earth. How stupid do you have to be to think that stopping Americans from drilling, the only country with regulations when it comes to that you're doing better for the earth by stopping it here, but buying it from Russia and Venezuela and places like that? You're getting the cobalt you need for these electric cars by hands of little children digging in mines, pulling it out in the Congo, mines collapsing on them. But nobody seems to give a shit about that. We're saving the earth, no emissions. First of all, I have a 2.7 liter turbo engine truck that runs on gas. It has fewer emissions in today's vehicles than 20 years ago, than 50 years ago, okay? We keep getting better and better. We keep perfecting the engine, keep perfecting the gas. Here in America, for the world, our carbon footprint is so low that you hear this net carbon footprint. We're so low that China, Russia, places who pollute the shit out of the earth, buy our low emissions, and it averages out. Hey, 50% horrible America, 50% horrible Russia. When in fact, it's 25% bad America and 75% horrible Russia, but they buy our clean air and average it out. That's what you guys don't realize, all you eco warriors out there. Everybody's doing the same thing. The better we are here, we allow the rest of the world to be worse, and it balances out. That's how this stuff works. That's what this eco footprint crap is about, okay? So you think stopping oil production in America is good for the earth, you are wrong. We're the only country in the world that has regulations and how to do it put forth by the people. By you guys complaining over the years, put forth regulations. But we stop that here so we can buy the oil from Russia, from Venezuela, have it shipped over in tankers, polluting tons of some shit into the air every time it crosses the ocean. I mean, what kind of shit is that? Oh man, like, you got me off track for a second. It bothers me so much. We're gonna do all that. We're gonna get all that oil from all those countries. They're gonna pollute 20,000 tons. 20,000 tons of emissions into the earth so we can get it shipped from the other side of the world to us. But here, where we have the regulations, you want to shut us down. I mean, come on, bro. How naive can you be? All this Save the Earth stuff has nothing to do with the earth. They've got investments in electric cars, investments in Russia and China and their oil industry, okay? And we think, oh, we're going to save the turtles by getting rid of plastic. That just means they probably got an investment in paper somewhere. That's all that means. I don't know where I went off on this ecological shit, man, but it's a big pet peeve of mine. It really is. The people who are naive, the arrogance of people thinking they have a say in how the earth operates blows my mind. Of course, populations, cars, stuff like that is going to contribute. But I'm talking like a fingernail-sized contribution to the earth on a body like Shaq. Okay, Shaq's pinky nail compared to his body is what people do to the earth, okay? It doesn't do anything. It dissipates by the time it gets where it needs to be to hurt the earth, okay? That shit drives me nuts, bro. It is honestly, if you call it political, it's the one political thing that will rile me up every time. It really will. It really does piss me off because I have a problem with these liberals, these elitist assholes who think they know better than Mother Nature, okay? Mother Nature. Earth has been around for billions of years. People have been around anywhere from 10, 12,000. Maybe we roam with dinosaurs. Who knows, 65 million years ago. I doubt it. Maybe woolly mammoths, 100,000 years ago, something along those lines. Who knows? But you're telling me that we know what Mother Earth is doing, who's been around for 4+ billion years? God, the arrogance of you people makes me sick to my stomach, bro. It really does. So, I'm looking here. You guys see what's going on in Kentucky? This church. What makes me I wish Steve was in here with this because it makes me happy that this is a non-denominational church that has worshipers coming from all over the world to have some sort of spiritual awakening, okay? And I did read a CNN article where they're like, we're the crazy Christians and the progressive Christians, and how are they going to get rid of the marginalized community? Like, CNN's already on their bullshit when it's been well documented. This is a non-denominational church. They turned away Tucker Carlson. Fox wanted to go there and be like, hey, man, we want to report. They're like, no, this isn't political. You're not going to claim us as conservative or right-wing or liberal or whatever. These are people from all over the world worshiping God regardless of their faith. They're here to worship, to have some sort of spiritual revival. And that was awesome to hear. Great to see. Keep your political bullshit out of this. This is for the people, okay? Jewish, Christian, Catholic, Protestant, whatever you are, non-denominational, come here, worship God. That is great. And I would love for Steve the Beaner to say, well, they're all wrong. They're all going to go to hell anyway because they're not Christian. Like, that would make me so happy to hear a Christian say, I'm looking at this as a regular dude saying, man, this is awesome. This is great. Non-denominational. Everybody's included. And have the Christians say, yeah, but the other ones are wrong. They've got to convert to Christianity. Their religion's a sham. That would make me so happy to hear that from a Christian person. Because you guys know, Steve and I did a podcast, broke it down. It's in Neighborly Discourse playlist on YouTube. Is God a jerk? According to Steve, you have to live for God or you're going to burn in hell. You cannot be anything other than what God wants you to be. And if you don't live for Jesus, you're wrong. If you're not Christian, you're wrong. Buddhist is wrong. Mormon is wrong. All these things are wrong. You have to be Christian only. That's the only way to get into heaven. You can be a murderer. You can be a rapist. You can be a bad guy. But if you accept the Lord and love Jesus, you'll be able to make it to heaven. Where if you're a good person, the analogy that I use, but you happen to be a prostitute, but you go to the soup kitchen, you donate toys, you donate time, you give to charity, you mentor kids, you help out old people, but you live a life of sexual sin, you'll burn in hell forever. That's the dumbest shit in the world to me. It really is. It doesn't make sense. But according to Steve and the argument that we had, and check it out on Neighborly Discourse playlist on YouTube, is God a jerk? If that's who God is, I want no parts of him. But I don't think he's like that. If there is a God, I think, hey, man, we're good. Did you do your best? You're not a bad dude. You didn't break the rules, all these things. Who knows how it's going to be. But to obey me and nothing else, I'm sorry, bro. Like, if God's an arrogant guy like that, I don't got time for it. It's a weird thing. So hopefully Steve hears this and he comments back or whatnot. But, yeah, this is a non-denominational, everybody welcome for a spiritual awakening. Some people are cautioning, don't say revival, say spiritual awakening, say, whatever. There's other terms I think somebody was using because revival has some sort of negative connotation, I guess, to it for some people. Listen, if it's a revival, it's a revival. If in the Christian faith or church or whatever it is, if going to worship and realizing you need more, you need to be a better Christian, a better Catholic, or whatever it is, and it's called a revival, then call it a revival. Who cares what someone else thinks? If it is what it is, then say it. Say, yeah, man, this is a Christian revival, a spiritual revival. We were down and out. We were lost in faith, aimlessly moving about, trying to see what's right in the world. and you find this, and it revives your faith, then call it a revival. Screw anybody else who has a problem with it. Okay? I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. I pray from time to time, health for the kids and the family and all that stuff. But these people, they worship. Okay? First of all, the word worship, we don't hang out together. Okay? So if somebody can worship someone or something, an entity, God, and it makes them feel better about life, about themselves, go for it. You know, don't get in the way of somebody because you don't understand or you don't want to understand, or you're a liberal and you want total control and their faith in God supersedes your power-hungry mentality and you don't like that. Sorry, it ain't for you. Religious people, pray, worship, you know, revive yourself of the spiritual awakening, however the phrase is. Good for you. Anybody who gets in your way, tell them to go to hell. But see what I did there? LOL, right? But, I mean, there's people coming from all over the world here, okay, from Europe especially. I think they're ending it today, or Sunday they ended it, but they put tents up around in other churches, other places, to go and spread the word of the Lord, which is pretty cool. I get that. They're trying to disperse people because it's getting crazy, so go spread the word. You're speaking their language. Great job. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not a religious person, but to see stuff like this, if it somehow strikes a chord with you and your lifestyle and your beliefs, you know, go for it, man. Do whatever makes you feel happy. And you know what I mean by that. Whatever makes you feel happy. There are rules within that. If makes you happy doing a drag queen read along with children, don't do that. There's rules to being happy. Okay, keep that in mind too. But so schedule changes. My work schedule's changing a bit. So the Monday, Friday is probably going to be difficult. I'm going to probably have to record more at night or more early morning. So we're going to have to, right now we're still sticking to the Monday, Friday, depending on if I can get up really early or really late. But work stuff's changing. So we're going to continue the podcast, still get you 2 days a week. Still trying to get Fire Up the Mics whenever it comes up. I do the Billy Reacts. See, we just finished You TV show. Whoa. That ain't for the faint of heart, okay? Season 4 is out now. First 5 episodes are done. Next 5 comes out March 9th. That show is something else, man. It is something else. Anybody who watches You out there, you know what I'm talking about. It is a fantastic show to blow your mind, man. Some of the stuff that happens with this show. But so the Billy Reacts is out there. Fire Up the Mics is out there. Neighborly Discourse is on YouTube all the time now. I'm going to try to find a way to mix it up. So I'm going to try to have, you know, ND politics, ND sports, ND family, things like that, and try to focus mini episodes type, like maybe 15, like we were doing the 15, 15, and 50 on Spinning the Wheel. Try to just do that and put those out there. Try to get back to that, but have them categorized as such. Kind of like their own brands, ND Sports, ND Family, ND Politics, ND Entertainment, Neighborly Discourse, for those who don't know what the ND stands for, Neighborly Discourse. So this is a quick one today. Like I said, we got stuff going on. I get back inside to clean the house. It's President's Day. We don't know if we're celebrating Kamala Harris, Obama, George Soros, the WEF with Schwab, maybe even Bill Gates is in there. Whoever's pulling the strings, we know it's not Biden, so we cannot celebrate Biden today. He is the last person on the list of presidents today for the 46th president. So have a great day. Have a great week. Talk to you on Friday. Have a great day. Bye.